Alright, gentlemen, so with 1 month, or just about 1 month into this new year, I've come up with at least 7 things that are going to help me and could possibly help you dominate this 2019. If you're interested, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing, it's actually an idea, and it's an idea that was presented to me by a psychologist professor by the name of Jordan Peterson. Now, if you're not familiar with his work, I would suggest you uh, listen to him and his lectures. I tend to learn a lot from what he says, even if I have to repeat it multiple times. So this idea is that instead of you trying to fix the rest of the world, you should be trying to clean your room. And he goes into full detail of it. I guess the whole point of it is that if you want to make change in your life, if you want to be of difference, you have to start with yourself. And the smallest, but probably one of the most significant ways for you to make a change in your own life is by cleaning your room. Your room is possibly one of the only places where you are comfortable in most of the time, and you could stay in for a long time. Especially me, I love being in my room, and if my room is a clutter mess, then I feel like my mind might be a clutter mess. So start with cleaning your room, start with changing yourself, and just, try not to worry so much about the outside world if it doesn't affect you. Alright, so the next thing you can do this 2019 is also sort of in the same category, and it is to organize. I mean, it's been a year, maybe you organize frequently, but if you look at the things that you've used this whole year and the things that just are completely, utterly useless, and you start getting rid of those, you not only can you clear up a bunch of mess that you probably don't need or want, you can also start making lists for things to remind yourself not to buy. So try organizing. I know spring cleaning is coming up this spring, but try to beat it. Try to make it early so that this spring cleaning you can be doing other things. Okay, this next one is probably one of my least favorite and my most favorite at the same time. I feel like the final pay is worthy at the end of this. And one of my suggestions, it is late winter, it's going to start rolling into spring. If you can, I would start saving as much money as possible for this summer so that you can work as less as possible and go out and be as sociable as much as you can and or want. Now my thing is that I like to save a lot of money because I like to take trips during the summer. I don't really go outside of the country, but I'll go to New York, West Virginia, Florida, California, things like that. And saving up now is opportune. If you save up now while it's cold out, and I mean, at least me personally, who the hell wants to go outside with this weather? By the time summer comes, you're gonna have enough money to maybe go out and explore and culturalize yourself in different states or countries. Another thing that I highly recommend that I actually am just starting to do is consistently going to the gym or working out. Look, we have 5 months till June, and yes, spring starts beforehand and warm weather starts beforehand too. But the benefits of starting now are crucial. Why? Because it's now. I mean, how many times have we told ourselves that we're going to go to the gym or we're going to start doing this or that? Alright? Maybe a month ago, 2 months, 3 months, perhaps even a year, 2 years, alright? Let's just think about what we would be like if we did it when we said we were first going to do it. Now, I've gone to the gym and I've said I'd go to the gym on multiple occasions, and I have, but my thing is that I wasn't consistent. After 2-3 months, I would stop because of something, and it was always something. But I have 5 months right now to get to June, and I'm going to try to be as consistent as possible and carry that consistency throughout the whole year. And then hopefully by next summer, unfortunately, I will be where I want to be. But at least this June, I will make enough progress for me to be happy and for me to keep going. Alright, gentlemen, and coming in at number 5, I believe is number 5, I haven't really been counting, but I think that we all should start reading more. Now, I read, not very consistently, but I like to read, finish a couple of books, maybe 5 books a year, and I feel like I should be reading more. So I recommend you start reading. For me, reading helps a lot with writing and being able to be as descriptive as possible. It also allows me to sort of get sucked into another world and just kind of forget about whatever's going on in my life. So I would suggest reading. It doesn't have to be those like long books. It could literally be anything, magazines, articles online, whatever it might be. Just try to read more. And now number 6, gentlemen, start routines. You have to start at least 3 routines in my opinion. I have 3 routines that I follow every day, and of course I like to change those routines up because it's just, to me, it's like things get boring, and if I don't keep things fresh, I tend to get out of track with them. So I have a morning routine, a shower routine, and a night routine. And I try to be pretty consistent with those because they help me sort of maintain or keep me on track, if you will. So I will actually probably be doing videos on my morning routine, my night routine, and my shower routine separately. So keep watching, stay tuned, and I will release those later. However, try to come up with something on your own and see where that goes, and try to find inspiration. Alright, gentlemen, last but definitely not least, and I can't express that enough, networking. We really have to start networking, and networking well, not just going to parties and acting like a fool. I mean, we have to start networking as adults. No matter what age group you're in, networking is very important because you never know what opportunities it can open, alright? And you don't only have to network with older people, network with people your age, network with people younger than you, because you never know who, what has to offer. I think networking is one of the most valuable skills that we can get as young adults or even teenagers. So I would suggest networking, and networking well. Remember, it's an idea, and this idea is that you as an individual are a company and a brand. And just imagine if a company like Nike did something that was wrong or annoying or just like was bad business, people would not buy from it, and people would not recommend it to other people. And it's almost the same way with you. If you're an asshole, if you tend to skip out on people or just be a slob and lazy, people are going to identify you and describe you as so. So try to market yourself, try to network yourself, and try to do it as well as possible. Alright, gentlemen, that is it for today's video. However, I will be trying to post every Monday and Wednesday from now on. I am really trying to make it a habit of mine. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, comment on this video, share it if you will. It really means a lot to me. I know that an upcoming video that I want to do is on routines and possibly a month lookbook. And that's maybe a series that I want to start. Let's see how that goes. Where every month I do 3 to 5 individual looks that I will use as staples for that month. So if you're interested, please stay tuned, and like I said, subscribe, comment, like, share.